Hello to everybody, the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. I am Mastery Academy. I want to say thank you for what you all have taught me. Chris Terry, thank you. Isis, thank you for teaching me about different digital skill sets. This is the future. Every day, when I sit down with my children and teach them is this. Y'all working together, hop on this digital world right now, get into it, get involved. It's like I said before, it's a new era. That's what's going on. So once again, Chris, I want to say thank you. Thanks for just sitting down with me, sharing your stories. And you guys been through a lot, and you guys, like I said, you guys have the will to win just like myself. So that's why, we have a great team. Born and raised in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Lived with my mother for a while. Been through a lot of ups and downs. Beat all odds because I kept believing, because I am a champion. I am Floyd Mayweather, and I am a person that can do anything if I set my mind to it. And I am a person that will continue to invest in the digital world. I beat all odds. I can remember I was in the 12th grade. My mother can barely afford to put food on the table for me, my two sisters, and my nephew. It was a struggle. But you know what I did? I told myself, I'm not going to quit. I got the will to win. I'm a champion. I'm not just a champion in the ring. I showed the people I was a champion on the outside of the ring because I made smart investments. But that drive came from my family struggling, my mother, my two sisters, my nephew, my father being in prison. I wanted to win. I wanted to be the best, not just in boxing, but I wanted to be the best where I come from in my city. Whereas you have a lot of guys that play basketball, play football, but they only go so far. You know, they're happy with just making 100,000, 200,000. Some is happy with making $1 million. My ultimate goal was to become a billionaire, and did I reach $1 billion? Absolutely.
Oh, there you go. You guys couldn't hear me. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy residual Friday, guys. Somebody go ahead and put some ones in the chat for my business. But instead, put some F's in the chat for my business partner, Floyd Mayweather. Money May, the money team, pretty boy Floyd. How are you guys doing out there? We made it as the first week of Divine Alignment December. I really want some high engagement, high interaction. First of all, where is everybody? You guys came without the squad. You need to be reaching out, get those texts, send them, say, look, this is it. This is like when Noah was building the ark and everybody thought he was mad because there was no rain. Next minute, the floods hit. Everybody wanted to get in the boat. This is the rich yacht right now, and we are calling all those who are drowning in debt, drowning in depression, drowning in all their problems, drowning in the fact that there's more month left at the end of their money and they can't see a way out. They don't even want to hear the word Christmas right now. Meanwhile, you've got the tea. You are the plug. You are the $1 trillion plug. So right now, if you don't, go ahead and text 10 people, the last 10 people that you just called or text, maybe they called trying to borrow money from you. Well, why don't you borrow them $1 trillion answer to a world-class problem? So for those who don't know, I am Miss Maren UK here in Manchester, UK, and the information I'm about to present to you, like I said, oh my gosh, it's free, and I'm about to be the Harriet Tubman of your bank account. Yeah, I'm about to show you the Underground Railroad to success in something that has been working for millions of people, thousands in our own community. You know, it's really created more 6- and 7-figure earners than the lottery has. So I don't want to stay too long today because we've got so much to get through. So I'm literally going to be like Speedy Gonzalez. Really do get your people on because there's so much to interact and engage, and it would be a shame for people to miss this free tea. Yes, people might leave this call with more money than they came with without paying a penny. So go and get them, all those skeptics, all those ones that are still confused about money, thinking everything's a scam. Go and get those people. How do you get a Bitcoin wallet? How do you trade? How do you make money by e-commerce? Let me see what it looks like. Today is that day, and there will not be another opportunity like this. So I cannot stress this enough. Now let me make a few of my Rich UK people co-hosts, because when I get going and people might be locked out of the palace. So your co-host, Queen Angel, Miss Comfort, your co-host, Miss Joanna UK, you're about to be co-host. What does that mean? It means if you see people waiting in the wings, you can go ahead and let them in. So I'm gonna get to it, guys. I'm not overdoing it today. Who are we? Here we are a mission-based movement that wants to impact nations and generations, and we have a goal to reach 1 million families. How are we gonna do that? Well, we stand on 3 solid pillars: relationships, results, residuals. And the founder of this amazing movement is my mentor, my sister, my friend, Dr. China Bethley, lifetime recipient of the recipient even of the Lifetime Achievement Award for Entrepreneurship and Outreach, given by someone that you guys may know, Barack Obama. Drop an O in the chat if you know who Obama is. Yes, he was the 44th president of the United States. Not just that, guys. Not just that. You know, she's a pretty big deal. She's a United Nations ambassador. So when we're talking about impact, when we're talking about nations and we're talking about generations, you know, she's definitely qualified. You know, she was privileged. She basically cracked the code to be able to earn her first meal before 30. Not a lot of us could say that. Not a lot of us can say that. You know, but she didn't get rich and switch. In fact, she locked arms with this vehicle for others to be able to do exactly the same. And what exactly do we do here? So what we do here is we provide an elite level of education and information. So for all those on the line today hearing the sound of my voice, you're about to get some information that might seem unfamiliar to you. You might be getting some information that might not resonate as something that seems really. So how come nobody ever told me? Well, this is why. Because every single person on God's green earth make money in one of these 4 ways. You're looking at what we call the cash flow quadrant. Shout out to Robert Kiyosaki, the author of The Rich Dad Poor Dad, who put this together. Because basically right now we have the left side of money, which I call the left side of the quadrant, which I call the left side of money. What's going on over here? 95% of the world's population are over here, sharing 5% of the wealth, guys. You might say, how so? How is that even possible? Well, you know, it's likely that we fit into the 95%. Drop a 1 in the chat, guys, if you have a job, a job. You know, if you guys work for somebody else, if you guys work for a company that you didn't create it and you get paid maybe by the hour, maybe you get paid, you know, a salary. Either way, you exchange your time for money. That's the definition of an employee. Somebody who exchanges their time for an income, because if they don't work, they don't get paid, guys. Some of you might be at work right now. Some of you might be leaving work right now. But that is basically the majority, you know, of the population that are over here sharing 5% of the wealth. If you're in that position, or you may be, you know, somebody who's got their fingers in a few pies, and you might have, you know, a few things working for you where you're actually self-employed. What do I mean? It means that you said, you know what, I want to be my own boss. Definitely the next best thing. Everybody doesn't really want to be told what to do, when to do it, you know, having to wake up in the morning at 6 o'clock and all the rest of it. You want to really say, do you know what? I want to be the one that sets my hours. I want to be the one that basically says, do you know what? This is the career that I want. Think of people like even your lawyers and your doctors. Those people are career people as well, but they're actually self-employed. Why? Because if a doctor doesn't go to the surgery, then he doesn't get paid. And if the lawyer doesn't show up in court, then there's no job. It is their efforts rely on them. You know, their income is relying on them, the skill set that they are bringing. And the truth of the matter is, though this is a better place to be, yes, there's, you know, a higher level of earning potential, but there's less time freedom, guys. These people tend to be time poor. You know, shout out to those who's self-employed. Drop a 333 in the chat if you guys are self-employed. Drop a 4 in the chat if you're self-employed and you're still at your self-employment right now after 7 o'clock on a Friday night, when most people clocked out on 5 have gone down the pub or wherever you're allowed to go in this lockdown, lock-off situation. Because that's the truth, guys. A lot of us are looking to basically have more time to go on vacation, to spend it with our family. How do we do that? Well, maybe we want to get over here onto what we call the right side of the quadrant, but I call it the right side of money. Someone drop in the chat the right side of money. Over here, this is where the money is, guys. 95% to be exact of the world's wealth is chilling over here with only 5% of the man them and the girl them. What in the unbalance is going on? 5% of the world are enjoying 95%. It's less of a fight over here. It's less of a struggle over here. It's not dog eat dog over here. Why? Because you have your business owners over here. And I'm not talking your auntie that owns a shop, unless that shop's Asda, or your mate that's got a hairstyle on, unless it's Vidal Sassoon. I'm talking about your Jeff Bezoses of the world. Who the heck is he? He is the richest man on planet Earth. Amazon's CEO. Many of you who shops at Amazon, who's ever ordered something from Amazon, drop a 222 in the chat if you've ever ordered something off Amazon. Maybe you got something on the way right now. You know that Amazon Prime is lit and those things are coming thick and fast. Do you think Jeff, right now, when you ordered your parcel, is basically sat there in the warehouse, stamping it, checking it off, making sure that it's got your address and it got the right labels and goes out? In fact, has he ever delivered the parcel to you himself? Is that what he's relying on for Amazon to keep going? Absolutely not. Guys like him, guys like Richard Branson, you know, these people, they have assets, they have systems in place that are working for them. You know, I love a system, because a system, we say that a system saves you some time, energy, and money. That's what system stands for. So right now, Jeff, Richard, they're probably chilling somewhere on their private island, looking at the 95% who are employees working for them, but their businesses are still ticking over day in, day out. How does this happen? How did it get like this? Because they were afforded some elite level of information, guys, the type of information that you're going to get on this call tonight, and you're actually going to practically put some of this into action. Now, the investor, which I like to call the smartest man or woman in the room, they are the 1% of this whole entire quadrant. They basically have money working for them, guys. They make money in their sleep. You know, wealthy people have a completely different set of habits. Meanwhile, we're over here working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, 5 jobs to make ends meet. And we're wondering, how come our money isn't growing? Every time our wages come in, it just seems like it's going down and down and down. Why? Because the truth is, wealthy people, they don't spend wages. They don't spend what they earn, their earnings. Their earnings make a profit. This investor puts a seed into the market, a one-time capital from, you know, the mates that he has on this side of the quadrant because of the information that he's had access to. And they tell him, yeah, go and put your money in a bit of Bitcoin. Oh, you know, crypto's moving today. You know, get yourself some Ethereum. Oh, why don't you go and invest in Kodak? Kodak just bought a pharmaceutical company. You know, if you invested in Kodak a few weeks ago, do you know that in a few hours you could have made 10,000 from £100 investment? You only know that when you're in the right rooms, when you're connected to elite level of education information, such as we share at Rich University. So how do you end up on these side of the quadrants? Because you might be thinking, okay, well, that sounds really good, but you know, how's that possible? Well, you're looking at a pie chart here, which shows you exactly how that happened. Most of us, we got our first port of education from school, and 75% of the world's population went to public school. Why is that important? I went to public school. Shout out to my Trinity High School, massive. Because they were all getting more or less the same information. If you went to a public school, the information that you got probably sounded something like this. Go to school, get a good education so that you can get yourself a good job, a great job on the left side of the quadrant with the rest of the 95% is. That was not by accident, guys. That was by design. Basically, you were being taught how to be an employee. Why? The system needs employees. So what does it do? It goes to the masses. And right now, we've got some people that thought, you know what, well, I didn't go to public school. Sorry, I went to private school. You know, I went to William Hume. Sorry about that. You know, I didn't go to public school. We've got much better odds over there. And you know what you have? Because I've got some mates who went to private school as well. But the truth is, there's no guarantees. Just because you went to private school, though it may afford you better odds. So if you yourself went to public school and you've got kids, you might say, do you know what? I want my children to go to, you know, get a better education so that they can not just have a just above broke, like my mum calls it, but so they can have a career maybe that like a doctor, like a lawyer. If you are from a West African, West Indian background, then you know that's the least you can do. Don't try and show up rocking talking about that. You want to be a singer, you want to do fashion, or you want to do some airy fairy. No, we want a good solid job out here. So those were things that we class really as the pinnacle. But the truth is that there's no guarantees. Just because you go to private school, grammar school, doesn't mean that you automatically will be a neuroscientist. You know, like I said, I've got mates that went to private school, but they some of them are even unemployed right now, so it's not a guarantee. So how do you get over here on the right side? Well, this is normally reserved for those who are elites. Elite level of information was once, before we came about to mash up the numbers, was once reserved for only 3% of the world's population. Those who are born into wealth. Think about Prince Charles. Think about his grandson George. What do you think he's learning in his preparatory school right now, and all his sisters and the rest of the clan? Do you think they're learning how to fill in application forms? Do you think you'll have a milk round or a paper job, or what you call it, news round, Saturday job, whatever? Do you think he'll be working at TK Maxx at the weekends, you know, doing 16 hours a week like I did when I went to college and all that? Absolutely not. When he's 18, he'll have equity positions. He'll have trading accounts in his name. He'll have the kind of things that you're about to learn about right here at Rich University. So buckle up, because right now you can say, yes, I am elite. I am rich because I am royal, and welcome inside to the palace, guys. So what we offer in here is that same level of elite education and information that's been afforded to the wealthy for literally thousands of years. Okay, so Forex academies, they know things that we don't know. We know, we'll talk about that in a little while, but they know about, you know, digital assets. We've got crypto academies where you learn about Bitcoin, learn about Ripple. You know that Bitcoin cash machines are popping up left, right, and center, but most people don't even know what it is. We'll talk about that a little later, because it is actually blowing my mind right now. I just got out of a swipe coin trade. What is a swipe coin trade? You'll definitely find out. Make sure you guys have got the Wi-Fi on, because we're about to do some of this live in living color while the markets are still open. We've got our higher frequency academies, and what I would say definitely has been the best academy what is offered here, because we're talking about people who are sat at home by no choice of their own, because of this little situation where we're all quarantining or whatever we're doing, lockdown, lock-offs, whatever. At the minute, people are Googling home-based business, how to work from home. Do you know that is the top Googled thing in the search engine right now? And we offer just that. We offer home-based business. We offer a way that you can buy into this almost billion-dollar franchise and be able to profit, guys, as long as you guys are connected to Wi-Fi. Yes, we call it Wi-Fi money. But what I would say is definitely the new kid on the block that many of you may be here for today is our new ECX Academy, guys. This is all about e-commerce. What is e-commerce? I hear you cry. I'm going to go for it in just a moment. But I want to do a little thing. I want to play a little game with you guys right now, because we have something, you know, we have some very exclusive tools and software, you know, to Rich University. If I said to you guys today that I was going to give you £1 million, right now on this call, just for attending, right? And, you know, here, if you believe in law of attraction like me, I would not count that out. So I'm going to give you £1 million right now. Drop a 1 in the chat if you would want £1 million right now, or hold that 1. Instead of the mil, I'm going to give you a penny that doubles every single day for the next 30 days. So choose wisely. Do you want £1 million right now, drop a 1, or do you want that penny every day that doubles every day for 30 days? The magic penny or the mil. Drop 1s for the penny and drop 2s for the mil. Because why am I saying this? And I'm going to get your answers in a minute, because you'll be surprised what people actually, you know, what that actually means. But that is something that we do right here inside Rich University. We show you exactly, you know, the answers to that equation right there. We've got something called a Rich University trading plan that allows you to compound your interest and grow a small amount into a big amount. You know, day by day, you can grow it by 5%, 10%, even 15%. And many are growing small amounts to large amounts. Shout out to all our 200 to 25K people who've been busting it up since the summer. Amazing. We also have some exclusive Rich alerts. These are money alerts that if you can copy and paste, you can definitely profit before you've even been into the academy. Those are afforded to you for being a part of the Rich crew. We also have something called our Rich University Nightclub, which I will show you guys furthermore in this presentation. However, I would say that top class, something that you really money can't buy, is mentorship, guys. You guys get mentorship inside this very private community, this community of wealth partners. You know, you now have elite brothers and sisters that have actually earned 6 and 7 figures and about to show you exactly how to do that. Think about being in a group chat with a Serena Williams if you wanted to learn tennis. Maybe you're a basketballer, maybe you're a footballer. Imagine if somebody like, you know, Messi wanted to teach you all how he does kick-ups, or Ronaldo, or somebody like that. I mean, couldn't you just imagine? A lot of you all you can do is imagine it, because you can't even, you don't even have, you know, that kind of money to put together to be afforded that. But right here at Rich University, that is what you get. You get to follow people, or more than 100 educators who make 6 and 7 figures regularly, and you can lock arms with them. They have a group chat. They are able to basically share with you live in real time. Now I want to get back to that penny situation. I see millies out here. I see people who want the milli. Someone says, give me the milli. I want the milli right now. Let me show you something, guys. If you guys would have gone for the penny that doubles every day, do you know that it ends up actually being 5 mil, just over 5 mil in 30 days? Houseway, this is the power of compounded interest, and this is something that I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to do today. So look at this. This is the penny that doubles every day for 30 days. You guys don't believe me, but have a look right here. As you can see, let's just open this up so you can see it loud and see it a little bit bigger. Obviously, a penny, we know a penny starts off as a penny. Day 2, it's 2p. It doubled. Wow. Okay, 4p the next day. Wow. By day 4, look, it's already 8 pence. 16p. This is where it gets good. Let's just go all the way to day 10. It's a fiver. It's already a fiver 10 days from now. How many pennies have you got around the house? Put that penny on the windowsill and pour water on it to make it grow, and see if it's a fiver in 10 days. But a magic penny, or compounding your interest, can be just that. You see, here in the foreign exchange market, we're not talking about coming in and making a mill overnight like most people think. They think by day 3 they're supposed to have this amazing fortune. Look what patience does, guys. The same thing happening every single day, the same small amount doubling. Let's just skip all the way from day 10. Let's go to day 20, another 10 days. Whoa, 5 grand. How in the, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, let's skirt 11. So the £5 doubled, that's 10, that's a tenner. The £10 double, that's 20 quid. That doubled 40 quid, that doubled 80 quid. Whoa, biggest jump yet. Oh my gosh, the 80 quid doubled, 160 quid, 300 quid. Lord. It was a grand. The penny was a grand after 18 days, guys. This is exactly the kind of thing that we're showing you right here. And as you can see, from when you get to a grand, it doesn't take long to end up being 5 mil. So some of you guys out there thinking, okay, yeah, I'll definitely take the penny. Maybe you guys want to borrow that. When you go away to after this today, for those who missed it, say, do you know what? I've just learned something that can take a small amount to a large amount. I can take a penny and it can double every day for 30 days. And I'm learning how to do that with this vehicle. But what is Forex? What actually is Forex? What does it stand for? What does that all mean, guys? That is just an acronym, guys, a simple acronym that stands for, anyone want to guess what it stands for? I know when we came in here, we thought it was a number 4 and an X. And I know some of you are a bit shook right now because you've said it to yourself over again and you're like, wait, wait. Is this for my ex? No, I'm gone. I'm not in nothing that's for my ex. I'm done with that. I left that life behind a long time ago. Chill, bro. Chill, sis. It ain't for your ex. They're not here. I hope not. You better get in before them. Anyway, Forex is simply an acronym. No, it's not 4XL like the size of a man's t-shirt. It just means foreign exchange, guys. Chill. It's okay. It means foreign exchange. In fact, I told you guys I'm going to be showing you a little bit more about what we have right here inside our academy. So I'm going to show you a video, one of the first videos that you watch when you come into the academy, that breaks down exactly what Forex is. You guys might be sat there thinking, okay, foreign exchange, I kind of get it now. But just so you guys sit and watch and see exactly the kind of education that we get. You guys don't have to, you can be from Yale or Yale. We don't discriminate. You don't have to have any prior experience. You don't have to know any of this. We show you everything. And this is as simple as it starts. So I want to make sure that you guys can hear this. I want to make sure you guys can see. Just put one if you can hear this. And then just sit back. Get your pens out. A long pen, a short pencil is better than a long memory. So take notes.
Welcome to the IM Mastery Academy for Forex. In this course, we'll be talking about what is FRX. Forex can be professionally abbreviated as FX or FRX. This basically is the short term for foreign exchange. It is the official trading market where one can exchange different currencies across the globe. As many countries are backed by their own banks, this allows citizens to use a currency which, in turn, creates an economy. The better an economy thrives, the stronger that currency can become. When anyone travels to other countries, they can participate in the foreign exchange market manually by simply exchanging their own native currency for the one they are visiting. As decades passed, the internet grew worldwide, and Forex found its way online, where traders from any place on Earth could trade currencies digitally, turning over profits from the comfort of their own homes. To give you an idea as to the size of the Forex market, the London Stock Exchange, on average, will trade daily around $7 billion US. The Tokyo Stock Exchange will trade roughly around 18 billion, and the New York Stock Exchange can trade about $22 billion daily. Forex, on the other hand, averages trades of over $5 trillion every single day. It is, without doubt, the largest and most liquid market in the entire world. So, let's review. Forex is the market where all the money in the world is being exchanged in real time through currencies. And because of this very particular type of market, Forex attracts many types of investors who see a vast array of opportunities which can create a lucrative career trading within this exchange. The Forex market opens every Sunday, 5 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time, and ends every Friday, 5 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time. A key word to remember in this course is geopolitical factors. Geopolitical factors are all factors relating to the resources of world nations. Rivers, mountains, minerals, gas, oil, labor forces, population, politics, and religion, for example, are such factors. It is all these critical components undergoing dramatic changes at once greatly affects every currency, allowing opportunity for any investor to capitalize on it. It is important to understand that Forex is a very powerful market, and with great power comes great responsibility. Through the continuing education of the IM Mastery Academy, you can learn step by step about the Forex market and how to properly respect and trade from within it on your own. It will take time to fully understand. Yet, if you commit right now to at least 10 minutes of learning a day, that's at least one video, you can see results. Hundreds of thousands have already financially changed their lives for the better because they made that choice. This concludes our course. One of the best ways to remember anything new is to tell someone what you just learned. Steps like these will greatly enhance your results and shorten the learning curve. Improving the quality of your life comes down to one very important and powerful question. What will you become? You got this, and we'll see you in the next video.
Wow. Guys, drop a one in the chat if that makes sense to me. You guys have come to this call with no idea exactly what Forex was, but just to recap, it's just a simple buying and selling of two currencies, guys. You guys just got a sneaky peek into the academy. If anybody could understand that in layman's terms, then yeah, you can come in here and you can learn just like that. That was 5 minutes of your life, and you've already like, oh really? Okay, I get it now. And that's exactly the type of level of education that we have. It's not complicated. It's very, very straightforward and simple. So if you guys have been on holiday before, if you've been to Europe, if you've been to South Africa, Dubai, you know that you've got to go to the bureau and they sell you another country's currency. And you know, when they sell that to you for your Great British pound, they make a profit. And that is all you're going to be doing in this largest financial market in the world. I'm not going to go for everything he said, but the one I am going to touch on is the fact that even if you guys leave this thing today and think, you know what, I don't really want to participate in anything like this. Guess what? You already are. If you guys put your money in the bank, then when you go to sleep at night, do you know that the bank takes your money out of the account and trades it? This is why, like the guy said, they are some of the big players in this. They are one of the largest market participants. Where does the bank get money from? From its customers. So whether you're Barclays, HSBC, Santander, you might even see them skyrise buildings in the city centre and wonder, how come I can't go in there to withdraw myself a, you know, a 20 quid, excuse me. Because people are trading in there, guys. They're trading floors. That's why you have to order your money. That's why you have daily caps. If you've got a couple of grand in your account and you want to withdraw two grand to maybe go and buy something nice for your mum or whatnot, you have to order that. Why do you have to order something that's in quote supposedly already there? Because it's not, guys. And for me, I said, right, no, I really want to learn. What are they doing? Why can't I do what they're doing? You know, if I'm being given an opportunity like this, you know, where we're using software, and this is how we're able to do that. We are using software, $1 million software from IM Mastery Academy, who we're partnered with. You know, they are the #1 digital currency education platform globally. So when you come in here, no, it's not just me, not just this girl from Manchester that's been doing this for 4 years, you know, though that is, you know, to some people an amazing achievement. But, you know, there's people that have been doing this a lot longer than me, like Christopher Terry. He's been in this game for 30 years. He was on Wall Street and he had a vision to bring Wall Street to Main Street. Shout outs to my mentor, my sister, my friend, Dr. China Bethany, who's there, has a direct relationship with him. He told you Rich University's first pillar is relationships. That leads to results. And, you know, we create some amazing residual from that. But she has a direct relationship with him. She's personally mentored by him, you know, and others, as I've already mentioned. But when he founded this company in 2013, he was looking for people who were also aligned with a vision, a God-given vision. And our vision to impact nations and generations sounds like bringing Wall Street to Main Street. So that's why now we want to shorten that gap. We no longer want this to be only available to, you know, the elite few, to those who are born into wealth. That last name might be Windsor and all the rest of it. You know, we are now operating in 120 countries because of that drive, because of that mission, because of that impact. And we've been debt free, guys. Not a lot of people can be almost at $1 billion company and say that we are debt free. Like I said, we're using tools that the banks are using, and they are not using any cheap, you know, quick little gadgets that you guys might see and you know, mash up in a few seconds. No, these are solidified, and I'm going to show you some of those tools and products in a little while. So just a quick recap, what you get when you partner with Rich University, when you enroll into this academy, you get top class $1 million mentorship, guys. Like I said, that is something that is priceless. That's somebody who's already done the things that you want to achieve and is able to give you the shortcut, the blueprint, so that you basically don't have to bump and scrape your knee, you know, like those who came before you. And you get the support all through all from day one, you know, A to Z. You get support every step of the way. It's really structured learning. You are able to get a peek of the academy. You go through that. It's very structured. So rather than, you know, you might think, oh, well, I can go online, I can look at this. Some have tried, you know. Shout out to Kevin Serrano, one of our master educators, who actually lost $27,000 for going online and learning off those educators. And he was working at the dollar store, because he's in the States at that time. So he was really grateful for a platform like this. You know, we're able to engage, just like you guys are engaging with me right now. You know, we've got an array of different platforms from our virtual campus, you know, from our online events, like our team huddle, what we have every Saturday, like our perfect 10 calls we're having the week. We have so much platforms where we can engage, ask questions. And we also have live events, guys. Like tomorrow, we have at Tankard Palace, we have an amazing mansion event for Christmas. Shout out to all those who qualified, all those who were there at Dr. Jules' mansion that sits on a Clareport. Yes, that is where you house private jets, of which she has two. I've been there. It's beautiful. It's amazing. The Clareport wasn't there yet, so I even love to see millionaires leveling up. I mean, that's amazing. That's just an amazing thing to be able to be connected to people who are directly connected to those who, you know, you look up to and merely think, wow, how did they? You know, they say everybody's 6 people away from Bill Gates. So I suppose the fact that my mentor knows a mentor that's connected to Bob Proctor's and, you know, people like that, then I'm not too far away. However, we've got something that is what I think is really important. Recognition, guys. You know, a lot of you might be, like I said, at that job right now, just finished that job, you know, worked a load of overtime this week, putting in those extra hours. And it don't cost nothing to say thank you. Do you know what I mean? It don't cost nothing for just somebody to say, well done. And sometimes we really would wish that our bosses, somebody would send us an email and say, do you know what? I see all what you're doing around here. I see how much you're putting in. And we do really appreciate you. You know, sometimes you feel like if you wasn't there, this place wouldn't even tick over, and I don't even get any thanks. Well, at Rich University, we love a celebration. Tomorrow on our huddle call, we spend a good 20 minutes just congratulating those that literally just said yes, that congratulating those, and it's like a big hug. All these little faces right here, they're our wealth partners, guys. They are not just Pinterest images. They are actual real people that will congratulate you. They will welcome you. It's like a big warm hug. So this right here, guys, this is our nightclub. I told you that we have a Rich University nightclub. Now, for all those that are saved and sanctified, that are like, wait, I left that club life behind a long time ago. Now, what is this you're drawing me out into now? No. We don't get tipsy in this club. We get Pipsy. What is Pipsy? That's how we count our money out here. We don't count it in pounds, in dollars, in euros, because it's the market of money, guys. That's points in percentage, pips. Just like you count time in seconds, minutes, and hours. So we come in here, we get Pipsy. I told you this is a sneaky peek day. You guys get to see a little bit inside the nightclub. You guys get to see.
Only if you
listen, we got our big bro Logic.
Drop your ones in real quick. You heard
5
it?
years. Gosh, you might not be able to
That's
hit.
what's up.
Let me turn that down just
What's
a
up?
little
What's up,
bit.
Timmy?
You
What's up,
come in and
Miguel?
you're
What's up,
able to
Raven?
trade the JPY with the
What's up,
US.
Laverne?
You're able to basically take
My brother
the
Darren
trade in
Fisher,
real
straight out of the
time, guys,
CTC,
and
baby
really
boy.
level up. Now, I
Riding was
just
good.
out there that
Chilling. How y'all doing? Welcome to the
might
Nightclub
have used
Effects.
any of our
That's
tools.
where we
That
get the
might have
bag at together. You heard me?
share.
Everything is done as a
Go ahead and
family.
raise your hand, and I'm going to allow
Straight
you
like
to
that. Everything is
tell us
family. All family
what testimonies
basis.
do you guys have.
This is
You
what we
guys
do
been to the
together.
nightclub? Have you
We
been on
get
the
bread
TV
together.
channel?
You
Tell
come to
us
the
about the
club and
tips
get
that
money.
you guys have been making.
No more going to the club and getting drunk.
Hello?
We go to the club to get bread now.
Hey.
Hi. I don't know how to raise my hand on this thing, so I'm just talking.
No problem.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You got a testimony.
Oh.
Tell us who you are, where you are, and what you've got to tell us.
Yeah, my name's Comfort. Just to say that I've been a member of the Rich University since June of this year. When I came, my background is in finance. I'm a production film accountant. However, when I started within this platform, I didn't have a clue with regard to training. A lot of the things that I was doing at first was literally just watching others. And I was just copying and pasting in the very, very beginning. Then I started to get on some of the education that's provided by the platform and following other people, although I didn't quite understand what it was they were talking about. But it's amazing that after much toil and perseverance, it suddenly sort of clicks. And,
Wow.
just the other day I took part in a marathon, or trade-a-thon as it was called, and I started to build up my account from hundreds into sort of 4 figures. So
Wow, congratulations. Pit party, as Lee Allen would say. Do you know what? Because we've been talking about, 10K for Christmas. A lot of people right here on the line, maybe you came because you're thinking, how can I even have a 1K for Christmas? So thank you so much for sharing. It's really refreshing to hear real people, real results, to hear from people who actually are where we want to be. And like I said, this is just one of the exclusive ways that you can come in. Logic, he's an 8-figure trader. You can trade with him. You just get in there, you listen to what he's got to say, and you just follow along. You can even unmute and do it yourself. So how are we doing this? How are we managing to do this? How did Comfort manage to, turn hundreds into thousands, pennies from dollars to hundreds, and hundreds to thousands? What is going on? What trickery are you talking about? Well, the truth is, we just have access, like I said, to several elite products and academies that help you in your trading journey. You guys get to come in, you access over 100 educators in real time. Now, remember, I told you about this Go Live TV. This TV is at the golden TV right now. I know you guys might be out there watching Family Fortune, Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know what you guys spend time watching, because I just spend time watching my money and jumping on the Go Live TV. But I want to show you another sneaky peek. This is taking the world by storm. Hold tight, Tyrone, and the DeLorean Nation. Anyone that's used the DeLorean strategy, go ahead and put some one. Some of you guys might be thinking, oh, I actually about that. This is one of his vector games. So fun. You guys, what's good? And it's so fun. Let me let you guys hear.
How are you guys feeling right now? Get ready. Oh, y'all guys look beautiful right now. So guys, make sure you guys get your accounts ready to go. On your screen, you should
And
literally
we are
have
going to
buy
try
and
this
sell
tonight.
on
As you
there
can
ready to
see,
go, guys.
buy and
My name is
sell,
Tom Frost.
buy
Welcome to
and
the first ever
sell.
Vector
These
Dance.
are
You
the
guys
things that you
enjoyed
are
the intro
able
like
to
that.
do
We got a
along
possible
with
play
the
coming up
educators.
real soon, so I'm going to be buying here soon, guys. So I want you guys to make sure you're ready
Drop
for
a one in the chat if you'd
that,
like to do some buying
which
and
is
selling
going to be,
today.
I'm going
Drop
to be
a
buying, guys.
111 if
Now,
you
that
want to
does
say,
not mean get
okay,
into the play
I've
right
seen enough.
now
I
or
want
none
to.
of
I
that
want to
stuff.
get
It
in
means
the
that's
driver's
possibly
seat.
what I'm looking
I
to
want
buy.
to
I'm
buy and
looking to buy.
sell.
When I'm
And as you can see, it's very, very dynamic. It has the music playing and it is so fun. Like I said, we have over 100 educators that we are able to get in the driver's seat with and just follow their 6 and 7 figure trades. So the pressure is not on you to figure it out and work it all out. And that, like I said, that weapon of choice is the DeLorean. And we have many, many more. We have such easy to follow strategies, powerful tools that absolutely simplify your trading experience. And for those of you who are thinking, oh my God, this sounds amazing, but where am I going to get the time? I'm always on the go. I haven't even got time to, learn that 5-minute video that you just played. I don't know when I'm going to have a 5 minutes to sit down and watch videos like that. Well, hold the phone. Don't worry, guys. We have some elite apps such as Gold Cup, such as Swipecoin, that when you go ahead and get one of our elite packages, you have access to all of this. So while you're on the go, whether you've been into the academy or not, like our Comfort said, if you can copy paste, then you can profit. And I love that. So here's the fun stuff. I want you to get your phones out. You guys are about to download a free app that's been living on your phone this whole time, and it's the key to a $6.7 trillion marketplace. So this is free of charge. You guys came to get some information, but I told you we're giving you some free game tonight. So take out your phone tonight. I want you to go to your app store, or if you've got an Android, go to your Google Play, and I want you to download MetaTrader 4. I'm going to play this very, very short clip. Let's just turn it down a little bit.
Access your app store from your smartphone device. Locate the search area and in the search space, type MetaTrader 4, as you can see on your screen. Once found, click on the icon near to the top of the screen, alike to the one you see here.
And while that's
Commence the download as you normally would, and once complete, go ahead and click open. Great, you have successfully downloaded MetaTrader 4. Let's get ready to trade.
Ready to put in some trades, but some of you guys are thinking, right, that's all good. Yeah, I've heard about this. I've done a bit of that. I've tried a bit. It was good, it was bad, it was ugly, whatever. But I want to know about this e-commerce life. Like right now, this really is where it's at. This really is where all the money is being spent. All those trillions that are in the Forex market are there because people are doing so much online shopping, from Black Friday to Cyber Monday to running up to Christmas. We know that after that, we have Boxing Day sales. We have January sales. Then we have Valentine's Day. Oh, then it's Mother's Day, Easter, whatever. What does this mean, guys? Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Shout out to those who came here to hear this today. This is about to get really good. So you guys, like I said, note takers are the money makers. Go ahead and get your pens out because this is literally about to blow your mind. So what is e-commerce?
Have you ever bought something online? Chances are that you have. Over 75% of people have shopped online and worldwide, with almost 2 billion.
2 billion?
That's billion with a B. People buying something online last year alone. E-commerce gives us the ability to shop for goods and services from the privacy of our own home, or from anywhere in the world with a computer and an internet connection. We can buy goods from anywhere in the world. Can't find it locally? No problem. Just order it online. But the world of online shopping is not just an incredible opportunity limited to shoppers. E-commerce is also an incredible opportunity for anyone who has ever dreamed of starting their own business. We want to take control of our financial life, but we think it's too hard to start our own business. We worry about risking tons of cash and countless hours into something that may fail. The world of e-commerce has presented so many opportunities in the past 5 years that have changed the game for people who want to take their financial destiny into their own hands. Can you imagine running a retail business of your very own without needing to lease a building, hold inventory, or stand behind the cash register 6 days per week? Imagine your store could reach buyers all over the world. Imagine that you would not have to pay for a single item of inventory until a customer actually purchased the item from you first. Well, you can stop imagining. It's now a reality. E-commerce stores allow you to do just that. All you need.
Wow, 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 wow. Drop a free in the chat if you guys like what you just saw. If you guys like the sound of not having to pay for inventory, if you guys like the sound of not having, overheads, or, gone are the days when you needed to find, thousands just to start up, a business. Welcome to digital enterprise, guys. Welcome to the world of online business. This is amazing. And I am so excited about this. So much so that I am knee deep in it. Many of you guys are here because of this. Like, you just got on board just because of this, because the truth is that just like Forex, all e-commerce isn't created equally. Like they said in the video, e-commerce is just a fancy way of saying buying and selling online. It is so simple. And right here, we show you how you can easily list items for sale worldwide and earn a profit every time someone buys. What do I mean? Do you know when you go online after you've been looking at that jacket or that shoes or whatnot, and the next minute on your timeline, it's like the shoes have followed you all the way there, and you're like, hang on a minute, but they're looking so good, and now they're on sale. Go ahead and click on it. It just might be my store. In fact, I'm targeting all of you guys right now. So the chances of the matter is those things that you're going to have to get online, because there's no more bricks and mortar. Yes, it's click and order. You have to shop online whether you want to or not. The world is currently in a lockdown situation. What does that mean? It means that already an extra 2.5 billion people added to the 7.8 are shopping online, and that is yet to double, even triple, as we go into 2021. So how do you do this? No, you don't have to know about coding. You don't need experience. No, you don't have to even be a technical whiz. We've completely got you covered. We show you from A to B. We've got an entire academy, just like the academy I've shown you for Forex. We also have an academy for e-commerce, and you get to be shown exactly how to find trending items, how to get customers, how to basically automate and grow sales. And for me, someone who is so always busy and on the go and think, how was I going to fit this in? I love the fact that you get a virtual assistant that can fulfill orders. I like the fact that you get a cloning product that you don't even have to write out the description. You can simply, they show you how you can find those items that are selling, go to the website and completely clone it, and next minute it's on yours by the click of a button. So here's that TV again. You guys get to access live and live in color from master educators, the master educator who is, I told you, not all Forex or digital assets are created equally. I already told you guys that we're #1. Oh, did I forget to mention we featured in Forbes magazine twice in August. And this guy right here is the top online marketer. What does that mean? It means nobody has sold more things online than this guy, Chris Reeve. We basically get to connect with him, collaborate with him, and he shows us exactly how to build our stores from scratch. We get 2 calls a week with this guy live in living color. In fact, as soon as I jump up here, 9 p.m., I will be on there. Yes, we get weekly training calls 5 days a week where we can go ahead and be directly mentored by him. And I just want to show you, I said I had a little bit more for you today, and we're almost at 8, so we're literally about to wrap up. But I want to show you some of the websites, because you might be thinking, okay, oh, you said all forwards are created equally, but all websites aren't created equally as well. It's going to look like a botch job or whatnot. Well, feast your eyes on this. I don't know. We've had this academy for 3 weeks, and these are some of the websites that have been created in the last 3 weeks from people going through this academy. And I can even show you one of the tools that they give us where you can actually see how much traffic has been driven to these sites. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. Let's go to their best sellers and see what they've even selling on this website, because this is what blew me away. Some of you guys might end up getting some of this stuff. Look at that gorgeous bedspreads, homeware, all created in our ECommerce Academy by one of our students. In fact, let's click on these. Where's that moon gone? He showed us how to get the one with the faces on, something that's really original. So $79 for this moonlight. Somebody want to guess how much this costs wholesale, just so you can see the kind of profits that are being made. So say you made 10, say between now and Christmas you sold 10 of these moonlights. Like I said, you don't have to buy this moonlight up front. We use something called drop shipping. What is drop shipping? That enables you to basically list something online, someone comes along and buys it. You don't have it in your house. You contact the supplier and the supplier sends it directly to your customer. Someone guess how much you think this is. It sells for $79.99. It actually costs $11.99. $11.99. What's that? 60 quid markup. So imagine you sold 10 of them. That's 600 quid. And right now we've had people that have been getting 10 ka-chings in their first couple of days of launching their website. Like I said, we've been up at almost 4 weeks now, but in the first 3 weeks, quite a few people have hit. We have different kind of levels, ruby, topaz, all these different levels when you get a certain amount of ka-chings. And quite a few people are at the 300 mark. One lady had 314 orders in her first 3 weeks. So even imagine if that was a $20 profit, how much she'd be making. And I said that they give us some tools, get to show us, just so you can see the kind of traffic that this is being driven. And he shows us how to get this traffic, because you might be thinking, well, I've got a store right now, but no one ain't shopping on it. Look, this is showing you that the traffic rank for this website, 14,000 people visited this website. 6,000 from the US. So you can already see exactly the type of sales. I mean, if that many people are coming on, he shows us exactly a word called conversion. Everything is about conversion. What does that mean? That is from the moment they click going all the way to checkout. No, it's not about browsing. It's not even about pretty sites. Let's have a look at this one really, really quickly so you guys can see. And let me know if you like what you're seeing. So as you know, it's Christmas. So a lot of people, we've been going for, you know, holiday themes. Some people have different kinds of layouts and looks. I just want to kind of show you the variety of the things that you're able to create, and you don't need any experience. You don't even have to be that tech savvy, just like we do in the global markets, in the money markets. Copy, paste, and profits. Copy, paste, and hit the button. That is it. So let's see. Let's have a look. This is so funny, this snowflake, because it sells. He said that he sold 52,000 of these for the last 3 years. They sell them. They make a killing. And I think they cost like 99 pence or something like that. Amazing, 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 guys. Gifts for her, gifts for him. One more, because this one's really special. This one's really special because this is straight out of our rich UK community right here in Manchester. One of my friends. And you know what, like I said, you're probably going to end up in one of our websites anyway. So as you can see, going with the Black Friday theme there, you can go ahead. She's got hair and beauty. Maybe 8 weeks. I know a lady that's doing an 8-week course with adverts for $2,000. She's been going 2 months and still hasn't made any sales. But like I said, not all digital assets are created equally. What I loved about this is that you don't have to, like traditional education, here in the UK, you go to university. Shout out for those who are paying for school, who went to school to get a decent job, but now are using that job to pay for school, pay off those school fees, those Sally Mae, those student loans. I mean, it's a bit crazy the kind of things that the system teaches us to do, right? However, unlike going and acquiring debt to go and learn, you know, at a course maybe for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you don't have to come out of pocket 10 grand and more upfront. The average person is able to pay in installments. So yes, for today, just today, you can come in for as little as $235. Guys, that is ridiculous. Here in the UK, it's less than 200 quid. Like, it's literally chump change. And you're able to partner with those educators to get on those sessions every night, to get all the tools, to get the cloning product I showed you, to go ahead and get the Gold Cup app, to, you know, you heard the kind of profits that are being made, the Nightclub, the mentorship, you know, that penny that doubles every day. You're able to get access to all those things. But what I love the most is our absolute high value one. Because you don't just have to come in and say, right, well, you know, I've got an interest in digital assets as well, in digital currency rather. You know, I like these things I've been hearing about Bitcoin. I've been seeing a lot of news out there where you're not the only one. You're really, really not the only one. In fact, how many of you guys have heard of Bitcoin? Drop a Bitcoin in the chat if you've heard of Bitcoin, but have no idea really what it is and really what it means. And right here on the Rich UK campus, we actually have a Trade and Save Crypto Club. There for those people who just want to basically invest. For those people who don't really want to, you know, have to really learn much, don't want to get in anything, but, you know, I've got a bit of money and my ISA, it's not getting anywhere. My 401k is completely unstable, and my savings account, boy, it looks like it's losing money, never mind gaining money. And just want to put their money in something that, you know, Back in the day, it used to be property, it used to be real estate. Well, Bitcoin definitely is the new real estate. Do you know that the yields are higher if you are investing in Bitcoin than investing in property? Let's just see what I'm talking about. Someone guess what the price of Bitcoin is today. I'll tell you, in 2009, when Bitcoin came about, all it is a cryptocurrency, a digital currency. It was 1 cent in 2009. Just a month ago, let's look on this chart, it was $14,000. I know a year ago, January, it was $3,500 when we bought some. Today, as you can see, Bitcoin is $19,000.56. $19,000.56. And you might say, yeah, but Moran, I don't have $19,000.56. You don't need $19,000 and you don't have to buy the whole coin. Or we show you exactly how you can invest for as little as $10, and every single week you could just be putting that $10 away. In fact, we show you how to not even use. Remember, we said that, you know, wealthy people, they don't spend wages. Their money is not consistently going down because they only spend the profits. So we show you how to make profit, how to basically, using our amazing Swipe Coin app, which I will show you in just a moment, how you can take those alerts and turn those alerts into money and then use that money to go ahead and invest. And right now they're talking about Bitcoin by December, the end of December, being $300,000. Guys, this was worth people think that things are fly by night, but 2009 is a pretty long time. I mean, 11 years, this has been solid. And if somebody told you you could buy a house today for $19,000 and by the end of December 2021, it will be $300,000. That means a $280,000 increase. You'd get whatever mortgage you could. You'd rob Peter to pay Paul and Sally and Sue. You'd rob them all to be able to get, you know, a deal like that, because you know you're going to be 300,000 up. So those are the kind of things that you have access to inside our community. Those who are interested in the Trade and Save Crypto Club, go ahead and just message the person who invited you, because we're actually launching this over the weekend. And what I love is that our amazing elite package means that you don't have to choose, because you might think, wait, where do I start? I mean, I like what I saw when you were talking about, you know, the Forex stuff. I really like, you know, the TV channel. I really like the fact that I can, you know, invest in Bitcoin. I've always wondered how, but I just didn't know how. I just had no idea how. There was no one to talk to. Well, what I love is that for $325, no, you don't have to pay the $235 3 times over. You just pay this once and you get all of the academies. You get access to Forex, you get access to higher frequency, you get access to all the cryptocurrency, and you get all the add-ons, which I'm about to show you in a little while, which are definitely well worth it, including Swipe Coin, including Gold Cup, all those things that are sending instant buy now, sell now, take profit here, take profit there, without even going in the academy. Like I said, if you guys can read and you can copy and paste, you guys can definitely profit. So elite is definitely where it's at. Those of you who go to the buffet and don't like to leave any money on the table, that definitely is for you, or any food on the table rather. You get the chicken, you get the, you know, the noodles, you go ahead and get the fish, everything. That's me right here. So some of you guys might be thinking, okay, so I'm into crypto. You know, I've already kind of, you know, saved a bit. I've done a bit, but it was a bit, you know, like any investment, guys, if you know, I mean, like I said, you've had 401k, some of you maybe, some of you have got ISAs. You don't check that ISA every day or that 401k every day and say, oh, any profit? Okay, it's gone up £1, it's gone down £1. Oh, up a tenner back. You don't. You basically leave it and let it sit, you know, for at least a year. And so you might be thinking, well, how do I've been burnt, you know what I mean? I don't want it. What if it's going down? How will I know? I had no control. Well, sit back and learn how we have a crypto mentor that basically, when you buy into either the elite package today or the DCX package today, this is what you get access to.
You're here to trade, bargain for premium, workday for weekend, ideas for paydays. You're here to learn to trade, and learning the crypto market is like turning on the afterburners. If crypto is raw power, we're the hardest. We're Swipe Coin, your crypto mentor. We're the only system that puts supercharged at your beck and call with up-to-the-minute swing market ideas, scalping strategies, and in-depth instruction, and a live chat with our experts at your fingertips. Crypto moves fast. You got to keep up. Slidecoin stays a step ahead, so you can learn to capture all of crypto's power. You're here because you know there's a world beyond the 9 to 5, and you want to trade that dial for this dial, and that seat for this seat. You're a fighter pilot in a building full of passengers, and you know, like we know, that the future is ready for takeoff, and climbing in is just like this.
Wow. Like my business partner Floyd said, digital assets is really the future. This really is the future, guys. Oh, there he is again. Woo! God, you gotta love it. Someone throw Bitcoin in the chat. Someone say, "Give me Bitcoin." Like, I need to know. Like, whoa, what did I just watch? What was that? Like, how do I get that? What does it mean, guys? I told you I'm gonna give you guys a sneaky peek, didn't I? So you guys already downloaded MT4. I don't know, somebody might even want to share the screen to do the next bit. I'm going to show you guys exactly how, you know, these apps work, because I'm saying things like, okay, you know, copy, paste, profit. What does that mean? What does it look like? I'm busy. How am I going to know? Trust me, when somebody's sending money to your phone, you're going to know. So no, you can turn off all the other notifications. You can turn off, you know, the ones on Facebook that are telling you that it's somebody's birthday who you don't even know, or telling you that they just did this and that and the other, or that they're in a relationship, or that, like, no one cares. Like, where's the money? Show me the money, fam. That's it. So let me go ahead and play this. I'm going to probably turn it down because I'll explain it instead. So an alert comes to your phone, looks something like this, that there's a new trade alert. These are scalper trades. So scalping is just a short-term trade. So you can do all different types. So what you do, you pull up the Swipe Coin app, you see a funny looking chart that you don't, why does it do that? Oh my gosh, such a hater. You see a funny looking chart like the one you just saw, but you bypass that. So let's see it again. You go ahead, you press the tick, you open the Swipe Coin app. You can go pick up the, I did this the long way, never mind. So right here, oh Lord, sorry guys, let's just do this. I don't know why it doesn't like me tapping there. Okay, so what you get to see a load of numbers. What are these numbers? You guys might not know. Well, you know it's Bitcoin, because we show you BTUSD. That means Bitcoin. It's telling you to buy, guys. It's telling you to buy. It's even telling you the price to buy. So even if you can't bother reading them numbers because you know you're so busy, look what happens next. Focus on this little button right here. You press it. Whoa. You go to the app. Now remember that app I told you to download, the MT4 app. Someone go, if you've not downloaded the MT4 app, just put a 222 in the chat so we can know where everybody's at. So if you don't have the app, go ahead and press 222. So your app looks something like this. You press trade. Once you press trade, remember that number we copied? Boom, there we go, we've pasted it. So we've got some more numbers here. What does it say? It says stop loss. Press the button, it's copied. Don't even need to know what it means, but look, that says stop loss. So what do? Paste it. We got one more there. Can you see it says take profit? So we go back to our app. It says take profit. We just press that little button for copy. Go into the space where it says take profit. Select that number and boom, you hit paste. Who right here knows how to copy and paste? And this copy and pasting on this, let's see. A few hours later, that copy and pasting was money. Oh gosh, it doesn't want us to see it today. But after a little while, what happens? You don't even have to go back and check it. $29 later, you know? So I really love the fact that we're able to copy, paste, and profit. So who right here wants to have a go at that? Who right here wants to have a go? Who wants to do a live trade? What time are we on? We're about to jump off here, but the market's about to close in just a couple hours. So I'm going to stop my share. Somebody raise the hand, somebody drop a 1 or something, and let's put a trade in. So who wants to share their screen? Anybody can whatsoever. Let's see. I can see the chat here. So if you guys don't do it, if nobody doesn't say anything in 2 seconds, I'll share my own. So those of you, hopefully everybody should have the MT4 app. So let's do this. Let me share screen. So that app that I told you to download, I want you to go ahead and pull it up. Okay? So this is real, guys. This is live in living color. So the MetaTrader 4 app looks something like this. So when you come on it, it's going to have all these numbers flashing backwards and forwards, okay? Now yours might look like this, simple, because I've got it on advanced mode. And you probably will see at the top, EUR USD. So like I said, it's all ABC 1, 2, 3. If you can count, if you know 1, 2, 3, and you know your letters, in fact, not Euro G, which one is it that's at the top normally? Euro USD. Just so you think, okay, yours looks a bit different from mine. So there you go. Now I've got Euro USD at the top, like most of you if you've just downloaded it. Now what I want you to do, I want you to press Euro USD and hold it. And you'll see that something pops up at the bottom. You'll see a little trading menu. I want you to just hit that word trade. Just hit that word trade. And it probably will look like this. You'll see two options. This is even easier than the video, guys. This is what we call a manual trade. So you're about to enter manually into a $6.7 trillion market. What will it have for us? And, you know, to make it even more interesting, because we're on the smallest, where we're basically doing 10p a trade right here. If you guys want to make it a little bit more interesting, because you'll all be in a demo account. So don't worry, this is not coming out of your bank account. You might be wondering, is this one of them things where they've zapped my details and next minute? No, trust me, we're not even interested in none of that. You can change it. Something like that. I'm not going to go that high because this isn't a demo account for me. So let's do that. Let's do a 0.01. So without even looking at any charts, and literally, like I said, I'm just going to jump in this with you guys. Now, it's been buying for most of the day. So there's two options. There's sell, red button sell, blue button buy. I told you shapes and colors. So blue means buy, red means sell. Which one should we do, guys? Just want to buy or sell? I think we should buy. We've been talking about buying online, buying this and that. And me, I love to buy. So just go ahead and hit the blue button, buy. You'll hear a little pop. Woo! Look at that. Just like that, we're in the market. As you can see, I'm already in there. But your one, it's also moving, guys. You just did it. You just entered your first trade. Woo! Guys, you've got a free game tonight. So whether you decide to continue with this or not, you have a free app on your phone that has access to a $6.7 trillion a day market. Every single day, you're able to access that. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and close it out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close it out. We're so excited. How do we do that? You might say, I'm in, but how do I get out? My numbers are looking crazy. Don't worry. This was just about the practicality of it. So that same trade, you should only have one if you're brand new. That your USD trade, tap it and hold it, just like we did before. So now what you can see is that we have some options on the screen and we want to close the trade. So very simply, and the trade's moving as we're talking, woo, it's just woke up. Press the word close. Yeah, press the word close. So now, guys, it's saying, do you want to close with a loss, or maybe your one says profit, depending. You might have put a little bit of a more aggressive leverage on it, but it's asking us, do we want to close with loss? So we don't care. We just want to be, we're in and out. So as soon as you guys press that button, go ahead and press that orange banner now, no matter what it says. Let's just press it, and look, just like that. You hear that noise? We just entered and exited our first trade, guys. And if we go to our history, we can see it. OMG, you're a trader. Woo! You did it. You guys did it. You entered and exited your first trade. Drop a 1 in the chat if you just managed to put in a trade in less than 5 minutes. I think that must have been about 2 or 3 minutes. Drop a 111 if you guys can officially say, okay, I've traded in the largest financial market in the world. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Amazing. So like I said, you guys came here today. You guys got a lot of free game, and it's about to get, we're still going. It's still, the only way is up. Yeah. Must be Tuesday because they said it goes up on a Tuesday. Anyhow, so today we have, like I said, there's a difference between getting one of our single academies and getting our elite academy that has our 3 academies in one, just so you guys can see really clearly the difference. So when you get one of our single, whether it's our digital currency, whether it's our Forex or our HFX, by the way, HFX is just higher frequency. What does that mean? We do it in the Nightclub. In fact, it's fast trades. It's 3-minute trades. The longest you're in a trade for is 3 minutes. Really, really exciting, really high impact, really high roll rolling, you really do see the numbers, you know, racking up quite quickly. It does a lot for my blood pressure. But you guys get access to it when you have the Elite, if you didn't want to just try it on its own. But anyhow, the single academies, the TV comes with that, but it's the TV related to the package that you got. So you get the Forex channels with the Forex package, you get the higher frequency channels with the HFX package, or you get the digital currency channels with the digital package. Just like the academy, the same way, whichever package that you got singly, you get the matching academy. And you also get one of the flagship products from that, where with Elite, you basically get the Forex Academy, you get the Digital Academy, and you get the Higher Frequency Academy. And you also get all of the TV channels. I don't know about you, but I remember when I was a single academy girl and I was being locked out of channels, like I might want to go on Kim, the Gold Cup, and it was telling me, you can access this channel, you need the Elite package, or you need the one with Kim. And I was like, okay, well, you can add them all on a la carte as you wish. But to be honest, once you've added on 2 or 3, for you guys in the UK, it's literally like an extra like 40 or 50 quid. So you're getting so much more. This is for people who ain't really got time to be sitting and listening and learning, but you want to just have stuff right now. You know, you want to join today and be in the running to get 10K by Christmas. So if that's you, Elite is your life. So just a little quick look again. These are all the add-ons. So you can see by the time you've added on a couple, you know how much you're already racking up. So the Elite, just better value. Anything where you're bulk buying, you know, hold tight Costco, you know, you're always going to get it for a better price. So all that being said, guys, you know, we spoke a lot here today. You know, we know Forex courses are running at about, you know, $4,000 or $5,000 and more. You know, I know some guy in the UK, you paid $3,500, and that was a really good, competitive price. So with all what we've said, the fact that you don't have to do that and you can come in for a couple of hundred and get access to 6.7 trillion, I mean, I think it's too cheap, but I digress. Guys, the academy actually gives you a scholarship. They give you a scholarship. What does that mean? In theory, it means that you could come in today for a couple of $100, pay you $325, you know, it's like 250 quid. And by the next month, you don't have to pay any of your school fees because they waive them, guys. They waive them. If you're able to work with 2 people, you might have some people on with you right now. Maybe your cousin in the background is saying, yeah, let's build that store. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and get, you know, I'm really liking the sound of that. Let's do this. Let's do the trade and save club. We've been looking for something. You know, you might have been sat there thinking, do you know what? I really, my friends could do with this, my sister, whoever. Those 2 people who actually, even if you know them or you don't know them, they'll actually waive your monthly membership, guys. And if that wasn't good enough, we also have, let me tell you about the ECX. So how do you even get started on this? Because a lot of you guys have come to just find out about e-commerce. So you're like, just give me the tea and then I can go. Like, I just really want to know. So our ECX Academy, you can, again, for the same price, $325, you can come in today. And for every month, so that you're able to have your clothing products, you're able to have something called a ROAS calculator, which basically gives you a return on your ad spend. That's what ROAS stands for. What else do you get with that? You also get your Theme X, which builds your website. You know, all those websites that we saw, no one sat there and built them from scratch. Literally, it was the click of a button. You can move a few things around, but you don't have to know coding. So there's quite a few things that you get, automation, and you're able to basically consistently 2 days a week, twice a day, 5 days a week even, connect with that master educator, Chris Beef, who is basically showing us how to be a 7-figure online marketer like him. He turns over 7 figures every single day in orders. It is ridiculous. And you know, my friend, I told you the website I've shown you, he actually looked at her website and clicked around and actually helped her when she was having an issue with her cart or one of her things. So it's really amazing, guys. You really pay a lot of money for that kind of maintenance, for online web maintenance. So it's great. But you guys might think, okay, so I want to do this, but I don't really like how everybody else is getting, you know, all these goodies and all these extras. Like, what about the e-commerce crew? We ain't left you out, babe. Don't worry. You know, you guys can come in today with you, your friend, whoever, and you know what? You also get your fees waived. So you can say, look, I'm first. I invited you. I brought you on. So look, you guys are my customers right now, because that's all we're talking about. We're talking about active paying customers, people who might already have a store that might be thinking, do you know what, why are them t-shirts not selling? Why are these skin products not moving? They've been sat there, but no one's buying them. I spent over $300 on Facebook ads and still nothing. People are clicking and going on it, but no sales. If that's you, girl, if that's you, bro, then trust me, this is definitely, even it works really good as a Christmas present. But anyway, for those of you who this whole time have sat there and thought, I like this, I do like this, but I know somebody who'll be better at this than me. You know, I just want to be able to tell them. I mean, yeah, I do like the fact that I can get my fees waived. You know, I've got my sister, I've got my auntie. Both of them would be really good at this. So for what, I know more people than that. I know they've got a whole bag of friends. In fact, I'm pretty influential. Already I've got 10,000 followers on my social media. What if I told them about it? This is really where referral schemes start, because you think about things like Uber. The Uber offers you a free taxi if you go ahead and refer someone to Uber. You think of things like Netflix and chill. You know how many people have used their Netflix code? What happens, you basically are able to get some money off your Netflix. Even my credit card's doing referrals. If I refer someone to my credit card company, they give me £20 off. You mean, this is how business is done. It's completely normal. You mean, not even that, you know, right now we're thinking about the fact that, you know, if anybody can get a discount on anything anywhere, you are on the phone. Look, mom, you need to go quick, Rabina, it's half off. Look, quick, go and get. And we don't get anything in the mail. So the great thing that I love about this is that you actually are able to get from the academy. They will give you $25 for every single person who basically says yes because of your yes through you, because they came in through you. They give you $25, and if they go ahead and get the Elite Academy like you probably did, then they actually give you $50. But to be honest, it doesn't actually stop there. That's not even money that we notice. And shout out to all my residual earners. It's Residual Friday, guys. Each and every Friday, not only do we pay ourselves every day of the week, whether it's through orders on our ECX store or whether it's through, you know, like Comfort was saying, you know, she was able to take a couple of $100s to a 4-figure sum in a week. You know that we also get paid twice on Fridays, I like to say. Why? What am I talking about? You guys ever heard of royalty checks? I'm sure you've heard that song Mariah Carey sings, and I'm not going to sing it again because I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing me sing All I Want for Chris. Okay, that's it. That's all you get. How many times do you think she made the song? Once, obviously. But how many times does she get paid off that song? You know how much money she's made? She's made more since that song in the early 90s. This is like 30 years later. She's made more of that song since it's been made than when she actually did it. And that is what residual is. It's being paid over and over again for something you did one time. This is basically, I told you that, you know, some of you might be uncomfortable with this. Don't worry. It's okay. You know, there's a reason why there's a left side and the right side of the quadrant. This is right side talk right here. This is, I told you, Jeff Bezos, business owner. This is investor talk right here. This is how people like those wealthy. This is the habits that they have. They don't work hard, they work smart. And this girl right here, let's call her Ella. She right now said, you know what, girls, let's build a store. It's Christmas. Let's do some silly socks. We're always shopping online, so let's just see what happens. And her, Ella, Sarah, Susie, and Florence, they all got on board with her. And you know what happened? She didn't even know. Next minute, the academy started to pay her $150 every month. Why? Because now there's 3 people that are also being impacted by what she's shown them. They're making money in their own stores, but the academy, no longer is she paying for it. The academy is now paying her. A lot of you have gone to school, like I said, and getting a job. You got the job. You went to school, you paid for school to get a job, and now you've got the job to pay for school. Where at this school, the school actually pays you. What school in the world do you know where that can happen? Hold tight, John in the blue shirt. John said, you know what, my people, you know, we move fast. So he told 3 of his man, them lot got on this Bitcoin thing. They said, look, let's save Bitcoin. It's 19 grand today, 300K by the end of the year. Who's in? So when he told them people, do you know what they did? They went and told a couple people too. And they did what happened next? Because they told 3 people, just like he did, next minute, 12 people were impacted by his. Yes, 12 people were in a position to basically invest in Bitcoin. 12 people were in a position to basically connect with master educators and change the financial trajectory of their lives. The academy rewarded him $600, and they do it every single month. They actually pay you weekly. So $150 a week now John gets, just because he told them 3 people, and them 3 people went and did exactly the same thing. But my lady over here, let's call her Annabella. Annabella, she's got the biggest smile. Look, her hands all up in the air and everything. Like, she just cannot contain herself. Why? Because first of all, it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. What does that mean for Annabella? It means that Annabella, she loves to chat. Since she started this thing, she's not even been in 30 days. She's not even logged in. You know, she's too busy on the phone, you know, chatting and telling people, oh my days, you know what? I just had a look at this Bitcoin thing. Have you seen it? It's going up, it's blue, it's this. I just put in a trade on this funny call with this weird girl from Manchester and the thing. I didn't close it. I didn't close it. No, it's still going up. Oh my gosh. Yes, like 300 quid now. What happened when she told them? Well, all her friends, the chatterbox is just like her, you know, you say they run with fleas, you run with dogs, you catch fleas. So all of her friends are just like her. They all do the same thing. What does that mean? Next minute, 30 people are impacted by the fact that she said yes today to this information and got in the game. Next minute, 30 people later, $1,000 every single month, $250 a week. She was wondering, what happened to my fees? Forget the fees, they're giving you $250. That's more than your fees combined. Plus, that's the extra $250 every week to do what you want with. She likes to do her nails. Some people, you might want to go and, you know, get some hair. I don't know what you do. I'm not here to judge, you know, Jordans. I don't know what you do with your money. Some of you guys, you know, like I said, business owners, you might be thinking, let me get some more, let me get some more Bitcoin. Let me buy some more crypto. Now it's not even coming out of your own pocket. And that's definitely the smartest way to move. Now, like I said, this is not for everybody. So most of you guys have already got the information you want to get. You guys are customers. You just said, cool, let me go and do this ECX thing now. Boom, bam. Some of you are already texting me right now. And that is completely fine because we've already seen the data. We've already seen that only 5% of us, 4% exactly, are business owners. And I showed you that we have an online business academy that show you how to be able to maximize at home with the Wi-Fi. Look at her, oh, little baby. She's on the phone. What's she doing? All she's doing is chatting to people, sharing the blessing. She started her home-based business. So those people you saw on the last slide, you think it was really good, but it doesn't stop there. It really doesn't stop there. After Platinum 1000, which is the last person, that what was she called? Anna. She had 30 people, but those 30 people, they carried on chatting. A week later, now she's P2000. What does that mean? It means the 75 people, guys, that have been impacted by her. Yes, 75 people that are now also able to connect to that 6- and 7-figure TV. 75 people who now know how to open a wallet and invest in Bitcoin. 75 people who are now using this vehicle to go from where they are to where they want to be. Can we say impact? Remember, we said this was about nations and generations, 1 million families. So 75 of them just through that one yesterday. And you know what? It just keeps growing and it just keeps going. I don't even want to bore you with the numbers, but just take it from me. Every time you see the number and you see the platinum, that is definitely how much you're being paid every single month. No, it's not a joke, no lies, no gimmicks. In fact, my amazing mentor, Dr. China Bethley, currently sits at Chairman 100, a sneeze away from Chairman 100. What does that mean? What does this, you said platinum, what's this chairman business? Well, just take this as impact. When it gets to this level, you're not even thinking about what's coming into your pockets every week. Trust me, you're thinking about the amount of people you've touched. You know, just for being a chairman 10, that means that 500 people have been impacted by your yes. 500 people, 500 families, 500 people, 500 kids. You know, you've really started to really think about each one, teach one. You've really started to think about building your own economy, network being your network, starting, you know, directly at home. I know through my yes that my mom, my dad, my sisters, my aunties, my uncles, my cousins, now they're all able to connect to this vehicle and get in the driver's seat of their own financial destiny. Chairman 100 means that we have almost 5,000 people right here in Rich University that have been impacted. And it really does keep going and keep growing, guys. One more guy I want to show you, because as you can see at the top of this, you've got Chairman 500. And yes, that is $500,000 every single month. Sounds like monopoly money, right? Sounds like, who are these people? No one ain't earning this type of money. Well, I want you to feast your eyes on my baby bro, Bryce Thompson, that hails out of Atlanta, Georgia. This kid's 24 years old. In fact, when I seen him in February, we never even had he's currently a Chairman 750, but that didn't exist in February. It went only up to 500. Remember, we just started lockdown. What did I tell you people are Googling the most in this lockdown period? How to make money online, how to start a home-based business. This company has tripled this year, guys, in size, and people like Bryce Thompson are currently making $750,000 every single month. That is $750,000. So much so that attracted the attention of Forbes magazine. And you can see that Bryce Thompson, he is a 24-year-old entrepreneur, digital entrepreneur, been in this company about a year and a half. And why I think this is amazing, like I said, it's bigger than the paycheck at this point. You know, it's all about being the change that we want to see. Representation is everything, guys. Think of all the young black boys at home that are sat there thinking, do you know what? You know, I've got to be a rapper to make it. I've got to be a basketballer or a footballer to make it. And we know that them odds, it ain't fair. So what happens? A lot of them get disheartened. Some of them even end up doing some things that are unsavory, getting into the wrong company, because that's all they see around them. The fact that you can see a guy like a Bryce Thompson making the kind of money he's making, thinking that, yo, there's something else. There's another way. All I have to do is partner with the same opportunity that man like Floyd Mayweather are partnering with, that I don't even have to come out of a billy out of my pocket. It's affordable. You know, the average person can go out and get a couple of $100. Come on, it's not that serious. Whether you do this or not, you are going to pay a couple of $100 to somebody, whether it's the Sky cable bill, whether it's the AT&T, whether it's the the T-Mobile, whether it's the whatever we're calling it these days. But I love the fact that man like Bryce, he was able to go back to his HBCU and offer a scholarship of his own to underprivileged kids like he once was. He uses, people are in here buying, crazy stuff, rims and gold teeth. Look at him. Oh, such a lovely guy. He's able to go and give back. He is impacting his nation for generations. And so people just like him are able to get a start in life. He gives people $100,000 scholarships himself, guys. So right now, that's about it. I mean, I've kind of shown you everything. You guys are in a trade. Maybe you're still letting it run in. Some of you are a little bit sneaky like that. We spoke Bitcoin. We spoke ECX. We spoke working from home. We spoke Forex. We spoke about things that you don't even really know exactly what I was going on about. But the main thing is that we all said yes. We all said yes to Forex. We all said yes to digital currency. We all said yes to ECX. And we really, really, really do think that you should too. And without further ado, I want to be the first one to be able to welcome you inside this, what we call our rich university. And I want to say to you guys, thank you so much for taking the time out today. And I'll see you guys at the top because it's way, way, way too crowded at the bottom. You guys go ahead and reach out to the person who introduced you to this. And I will see you guys inside the palace walls. Let's go!